Hey everyone, welcome back to Sugar and Allen's Travel Channel.
Today we are in Skagway, Alaska.
Yes, another beautiful park.
Beautiful park. And we're about to do the To the Summit tour.
The Summit tour is going to take us up like 4,000 feet elevation.
Maybe a little bit less than that.
Okay, a little less. But I rounded it off, guys.
She rounded up, way up. So, all right, let's get this tour going.
Yes. Good morning, guys. We are here at Skagway.
On our way to get onto our chariot.
Yes, to take us out some fun. And bears!
The chariot awaits.
Just because I was tired of that heat and humidity in Kentucky, taking 3 showers a day. This is my 8th season up here in Alaska. And I did spend 2 winters. Still to this day, I ask myself why, but I didn't. But now I spend my winters in Steamboat, Colorado. So I move somewhere more snow and cold.
Wow.
As we go up on the tour, if you get warm at all these windows up top open up. Feel free to open them. Does anybody need to use the restroom at all? Because there's no restrooms once we start the tour for 90 minutes. Everybody's good? Yeah? All right, we'll get out here. Right on those rocks, that's our tide line. So we have one of the world's largest tide changes. Every 6 hours, our tide either rises or lowers anywhere from 17 to 33 feet. So we have 4 tide changes every single day. Right now the water is warm for this area. So if you want to do the polar plunge, right now is the time to do it. The water is about 46 degrees. But it gets even colder, especially as all the snow and glaciers melts when the full swing of summer hits. As we drive, we can see the Skagway port here. We have 4 cruise ships in port today. But the Alaska cruise season is now starting the first week of April and ending the last week of October. Here on the right, you see this big engine with the blades, that's red and black. That was the original snowblower. To keep the tracks open all year round. And then that number 52 was the original steam engine that pulled the passenger trains and supply trains. So this train was built, established the second year of the gold rush, 1898. The train tracks used to run right down the middle of the street that we're driving on now. It went up north to a town called Whitehorse, which is in the Yukon, 110 miles north of here. So welcome to our historic town. We still have about 100 historic buildings making up town. Here on our left is one of our first ones. That building with all the driftwood, that's the most photographed building in town. And that was the first fraternity house, called the Arctic Brotherhood Fraternity. And the reason they wanted to be members of that fraternity, $1 beer instead of $5 beer. But yeah, back in the 80s, we were voted the worst stop on the cruise ships. So our town got together with our park service. They came in here and restored a bunch of these historic buildings, gave them new paint jobs, kind of made them look nice, but we still kept that historic feel. Kept all the same names as these buildings had back during the gold rush days. But since we came in and restored all these buildings, we have now been voted the #1 stop on the cruise ships. Now here on our right, this pink building is the hardware store, aka our Walmart. Their slogan is, if we don't have it, you don't need it. But our closest Walmart is a 2-hour one-way drive up into Canada, so we need our passport to go to Walmart. Yeah, so you'll hear me talk about Whitehorse a lot. So again, that's our closest city north of here. 2-hour one-way drive, but that is the capital of the Yukon. About 20,000 people live up there. But again, that's our closest Walmart, McDonald's, and Superstore grocery. Now if you look way up high on the rocks to the right there, you see a big clock painted up there. It says Crimsey's.
Yeah.
So I was advertising for this first and oldest jewelry store. Well, this jewelry store is locally owned. But Mr. Crimsey used to make and sell gold watches. And they say the time that was painted on that clock up there on the rocks was the time the store opened. But you all are kind of the first tour of the morning, so nobody's really walking around town yet. Everything's pretty closed, but when we get back, it will be busy. A lot of people out walking around. To our left over here is our business district. And we're leaving our business district. Look at that. I'm going to talk about it in just a little bit. But most of the housing that you're seeing as we're driving through owned by the companies that are doing all these different excursions for the cruise ships. It's kind of a perk to come up here and work during the 5 months of cruise season. So again, we have 900 residents, but during that 5 months of cruise season, we get an extra 2,000 people that come in here to stay for the summer and help work all these jobs. So a lot of these housings are company housing. They provide either free or very cheap rent while you're working up here. But if you're living in the company housing, it's like living in a dorm in college again. You're going to be sharing a room with multiple people in a house. So you'll see a lot of RVs and campers as we drive through town. Those are just the people who do not want to live in company housing when they're here working. They drive their RVs down into town and live in those RVs. So there on the left next to the river, you can see our small little airports that we drove by on the other side of town. But again, all of our stuff is shipped in here, so things are very expensive. Right, to our right there, that big mountain with all the snow. That is our first look at Canada. We border with British Columbia. That is called Mount Hefty. You can hike up there. And when you hike up there, there at the peak of that mountain are two different flags. One on the Canadian side for British Columbia and one on the U.S. But yeah, that's our first look at the border.
All right, guys, we made it to our first stop.
Yes.
Look at that behind us.
I don't know if you guys can see it, but oh my God.
Oh,
there we go. There it is.
There it is. See it right there.
Wow, this is in Skagway.
Little tiny waterfall. Let's spin so they can see what's on the other side of this road. Turn, turn, turn.
There we go. Right there.
Yeah, can you angle it so they can see up higher?
I don't know if you guys can see it, but yeah, this is so cool.
Water running down there too. Yeah, we're infatuated with water, I guess.
We are. And waterfalls, everything.
Yeah, it is absolutely gorgeous. Let's spin back around.
Okay, we're going to turn back, guys.
Did you get all the way up the top there?
Alrighty.
The snow up there. Yeah. This is just a stop on the side of the road. We're not, we're going up, what, 3,000 feet, I think she said?
Yes.
So, yeah, beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. All right, give you a little, that's our bus. She's calling us back on.
Yeah.
Absolutely gorgeous. Shug's got her fast shoes on. We are off at our next stop. You guys know how I love signage, educational signage. I don't know if that print's too small for you to read it, but I'll hold it there for a second. Klondike Highway. And, excuse me, do the same on this one. All right, this is our second stop. All right, we are at our second stop. Guys, I'm gonna be honest with you. I kind of messed up. You notice I'm not wearing a jacket and shoes.
And I got on my lightweight jacket today.
To be honest, it actually feels pretty good, but we're not up to the top yet. But yeah, our cabin felt so good, I forgot to bring my jacket.
And then I had on such a big jacket yesterday. I was like, oh, I'm not gonna need it today. I need it.
So yeah, I'm okay right now because you guys know, or if you've watched us a while, I like the cold, like the heat too. But we'll see how I feel when we get to the top of the summit, 3,000 feet, because it's starting to get a little cool outside. A little chilly. But yeah, look at that. That's just.
Look, can you guys see it?
I don't know if the camera's doing it justice. Yeah, 4K, but still, I don't know if it's doing it justice. Gorgeous out here. All right, guys, we are at the third and final stop of the tour.
Yes.
What can I say? Beautiful. That's Alaska behind us. We're in Canada right now. Let's turn. Show them around. Turn.
Turn, turn,
turn.
There we go.
And turn.
Give y'all a 360. Hey guys, sorry to interrupt our program. There's something we forgot to mention.
Yeah, we noticed that 80% of you watching this video are not subscribed to our channel. So do us a favor, hit that subscribe button real quick, just smash it and try us out. If you don't like us, unsubscribe. No hard feelings. We appreciate you at least trying us out for a little while. So hit that button for us. Now, without any further ado, let's get back to Skagway. All right, absolutely gorgeous. So where is the official line for Alaska and Canada?
Right up there past those rocks.
Right past those rocks?
Yeah, you'll see a green sign that says U.S.-Canada border, and you can walk up there.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
It's on the right, coming out of the rock is the sign.
And just out of curiosity, I guess I know the answer to this, but why do we need our passports? Since
We go back through U.S. Customs.
Oh, there's somewhere back there. Oh, okay. There is the U.S.-Canadian border sign. And if we turn, there is the welcome to the U.S. And Shug. Welcome, Shug.
Okay.
Yes, she is. Avalanche area next 1 mile. At least it's not one of those signs you hate of deer. Look out for deer the next 1 mile. Or 10 miles. All right, I don't know what exactly this is.
Yes.
Kiwanis Club.
Atomic City, Kiwanis.
Oh, yep, time for us to go.
Oh, they're calling.
We're holding up. One last video look while we're waiting on one more person. Nice.
Recession, so they
All right,
couldn't
guys,
afford
we are
it. The only way
heading
to
back
afford it
down, back down the
was
summit.
either
Yeah,
borrow
we were
money
what, like
or sell every remaining thing they
3,900
owned.
feet elevation,
Some had to
almost
sell their
4,000
land, their
feet.
homes. There were no towns, goods, or settlements north of Skagway at the time. And Canada saw all of these people flooding in to this area. They knew that if they did not bring what they needed to survive that year journey, they were all going to die of starvation or something else. So again, Canada enforced that 2,000 pounds, and they had their Canadian Mounties stand at the top of these trails. Family name is Trump.
Oh, he's there.
The grandfather that made the money to buy the real estate and land, Frederick Trump, and then we all know the grandson. Now, it used to not have customs officers or a building. Before 9/11, we just had a little hut, only open for 6 hours a day with a video camera. There was a nice couple that lived in Skagway that kind of manned the hut. And when they weren't there, you would drive through. You'd write down your information, where you're coming from, and how long you were going to stay in Skagway, and that was it. And then 9/11 happened. The U.S. beefed up security, and we got that custom office building with officers. Those officers do stay here year-round now.
All right, she just let us off the bus. We're in town. She said
Yes.
it's about a 15-minute walk
To get back to the cruise ship. We're right here. Sorry, on the corner of 7th and Broadway.
7th and Broadway. Sounds like something in L.A.
It is.
Yeah. So the cruise ship is straight ahead. We'll show that to you. You see, we got Harley Davidson behind us, a pizza parlor. So yeah, we're going to go walk around, show you guys what to expect if you don't want to do an excursion, what you can see in town.
And this is a very cute little town.
Yeah, it is. All right, I don't know if you guys can see the cruise ship over there. Let's see. Right there. Shug says I'm not a good pointer. She's a better pointer. Yeah, but we stroll around here. This is the back of town. Outside past these guys right here, you get into the residential area. So there's the pizza parlor, Harley Davidson, Skagway Old Town.
And also, fun fact that we just learned today, there is only 900 people, the population in Skagway. 900.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind having like a little vacation house here for maybe a month out of the year. In the summertime, it's beautiful.
That would be fine, but yeah, to live, I don't know.
Yeah.
Alaska's beautiful, but
in the wintertime.
Seemed like it never gets dark. I swear the sun was up all night.
Yeah, actually, I don't know if I told Shug this or not. I used to have an employee that worked for me. His name was Andrew, and he lived up here in Alaska. And oh man, he would tell me how cold it would get up here. But of course, how beautiful it is also. Gotta find a gift shop. Looks like they have t-shirts in it. So we are looking for, what street are we looking for, Shug?
2nd.
We're looking for 2nd Street. They said you can get your passport stamped. So Shug wants to get our passport stamped, and then she's got the national park book also she wants to get stamped. I think the last time we were in Canada, outside of this kind of cruise, was in Niagara Falls. We went to the Canada side also. What was that, back in 2019?
I think it was, yes.
Look at this. They've got so much gold in Alaska. It's just sitting in the corner here. Looking for somebody to take it. Here is a visitor center. There's actually 2 visitor centers, but this one looks cooler. So we're going to go in here first and see if we can get our passports stamped.
Stamped?
Oh, and the National Park passport?
Yeah, I have that one too.
Yeah, it's just diagonally across from us. That's the National Park Visitor Center.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
So it's at the building that's not as cool.
I guess.
Where y'all been so far?
So we're going to head
Is
over
she-
to that other visitor center, and we should be able to get our national passport book stamped. As far as our regular passports, she wasn't too sure, so we'll have to ask these guys. All right, let's test our luck here.
Let's see. Thank you. Hi. Hi, I want to get my national park book stamped.
Right there at the end of the
Okay.
counter.
All right.
Okay.
Northwest. All
All
righty.
right.
So let's see. We want to get the date.
Yes.
That's not. Maybe it's this one. Yep. No, let's say June 2nd. I guess we could change it though.
All right, Shug got her national parks book stamped,
Yep. Here we go.
and it was done right over there. She had a stamp in there from
Yeah,
2019.
from 2019 we did.
Must have been the same cruise, I guess.
I'm not sure. See,
Let's
there we have
see.
it.
September 2019. Yeah, had to have been
So now we got June 3rd, 2024.
interesting. That is the souvenir shop Shug is going to try out. I guess she said we've gotten souvenirs there before. She's got a really good memory. We got these train locomotives over here. That one with the big red thing in front of it, that's what they used to use to clear the snow off the train tracks. That is cool. And then we got our cruise ship with Celebrity right over there. Give you a shot of the town from down here. Again, the town straight down this street. There's side streets also, but then past the town right there is the residential area where everyone lives. Let's go see if we can find the grandbaby a shirt. There's another bear sighting. Shug's been looking for bears.
All right, we're gonna take a look into the Skagway little gift souvenir store. This is a big one. This is the one we do like to come to when we're here. You usually always find some good deals. Hi. You got your hoodies, 2 for $20. They even have 2 for $10 baseball caps.
Wow. The adult shirts are cheaper than the little
kid
kid
shirts, yeah. There's some Christmas ornaments. Pretty much everything. You got your ladies department back there. All right, let's go over to the kiddie side. All right, look at all the little cute kitty stuff, cups, sippers. Oh, look. A little whale.
Killer whale.
Yeah. Little embroidered jackets. So much, pretty much anything you could think about. And this is, I believe, the last store before you get back on the ship, so.
You think grandbaby would wear a hat?
He won't keep it on.
No.
Yeah.
No hats, no shoes.
And then you got some men's over here, and there's some more baseball caps straight back. Yeah. Pretty cool gift store. So this is right before you get back to the ship.
Don't do these guys here. Turn them over here, chick. Gotta be careful with that. You hear all these stories about which Virgin Island? I think it was one of the Virgin Islands.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
You got a bullet in there and they'll throw you in jail. Well, that is the store that we got our souvenirs in. They had some pretty good deals there, although I thought it was kind of odd that the baby shirts were more than the adult shirts.
Yes.
So, but we got a few things in here.
We did, and I found a shirt.
She got a shirt,
Oh,
a baby shirt for the grandbaby.
how cute is that?
And we got a couple of
Yes.
Alaska
It glows
hats.
in the dark.
It glows in the dark. Coming out of the store, we are that close to the cruise ships. So they've got the train over here. We took that train, I don't remember on which, I don't know if it was our second or third.
That was our
time in
first one,
Alaska.
actually.
It was our first one?
Yes.
Okay. Wasn't the second or the third. Told you, Sugar's got a good memory. So that is a cool statue. All right, Car Cross. They got little signs over there. Car Cross, White Pass, Dawson City.
Yeah, White Horse, it take which direction to go to the ferry terminal.
Yeah. All right, this is going to be it for Skagway. Another, well, man, Alaska is just absolutely beautiful. I love all this greenery. We live in the desert, so to see stuff like this, all this greenery, we don't see it very often. And most of our vacations, most of our trips are to something that's got swimmable water. So this is very cool to us. Put it down below. I'm not sure where you guys all live at. Do you live in a green area like this? Do you live in the desert? Put it in the comments below. Let us know what the area you live in looks like. There's Shug, another photo op. Back. She's hitchhiking. She jumped aboard.
I don't know about that one, but I just happened to see it up there.
That is that snow plow train. And our walk back to the cruise ship. Shug's ahead of me again. She's ready for some lunch. We didn't realize Ovation of the Seas was that big. It's massive. Reminds us of Icon. Well, maybe not that big. All right, guys, that is it
That's
for
it.
To the Summit in Skagway tour.
Yes, beautiful
So
little
I'd ask
city.
you guys what you think, but yeah, it's beautiful. How could you not think it's beautiful?
Now, would I live here having to drive 2 hours one way to the nearest Walmart? I have to think about that
Well,
one.
maybe not. I'd vacation here for 2 or
Definitely.
3 weeks.
Yeah,
long as-
definitely.
As long as I got internet, I can work with that. So with that said, thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking around until the end. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that
Yes.
notification bell. And with that said, we will see you on our next adventure. Lots more coming on this one.
Bye, guys.